Salam Hossein, ça va? سلام جمال، واش راك؟ صافا خويا جمال؟ دير غيبة يا خويا. والله طري بيان الحمد لله. وانت جمال؟ رانا تشوف نشوفو ستيت اوف بلاي تاع بلاي ستيشن اليوم، يضراو واش يقولوا. والله غير تري بيان خو، والله غير الحمد لله صافا. عبد الهادي سلام، صافا. والله صافا خو الحمد لله. يضرا واش يورونا اليوم. جو سوي داكور. الدرني ستيت اوف بلاي سيتي كاتاستروفيك. اليوم مع هاري بوتر سيرمون يورونا حاجة شابة. أنا جوبونس كو راح تكون حاجة شابة. عبد الهادي ما شكيتش ورونا جود اوف وار باسكو قال لك ستيت اوف بلاي على اوغوارتس ليغاسي على هاري بوتر. دونك جو بونس با راح يورونا جود اوف وار، جو بونس با. سوف لا يديروا سيربريز يهضروا على لابونمون جديد ولا كاش جو جديد، مي جو بونس با. وي فوالا جمال، اونيكمون هوغوارتس. وي وي عبد الهادي باسكو سوف حيهضروا جو بونس غير على هوغوارتس، هذا ما كان. باسكو داروا ستيت اوف بلاي هوغوارتس ليغاسي، دونك جو بونس با حيهضروا على عفسه واحده اخرى. ماكاش ماشي بزاف اليوم. سلام مهدي، صافا؟ تخي بيان خو، يعطيك الصحة. جمال واش راك تلعب انت اخو؟ ديجا واش راكم تلعبوا؟ ماني وحدي اليوم مهدي، وي. سامي راه خدام دونك ما يقدرش يجي. بقاو 2 مينوت ويبدا. رفيق واش راك؟ صافا؟ ميرسي خو. والله كنت لاعب في Elden Ring، راني بيان افونسي، ما بقاليش ونكمّلو. لا بروميير فان ما بقاليش ونكمّلها، يبقاو لي 2 فان وحدوخرين. محمد، وي خو إن شاء الله الويكاند هذايا، الويكاند هذا راح يكون لايف مع سامي، راح نديرو لايف شوية جيم بلاي ونحكو شوية على Elden Ring لافونسمون ونلعبو en même temps. مهدي عجبك Elden واسمو Elden Ring؟ احكِ لي على Elden Ring شوية إذا عجبك، واش عجبك فيه؟ Plague Tale تاني شباب خو، Plague Tale بصحتك، راك تلعب بجوج شباب. نورمالمون راح يبدا. هاتشو نكبروها هادي. راكم تسمعوا في الصون يا جان؟ واش راكم تسمعوا في الصون؟ راني مخليه شوية. يبان بزاف شباب يا. ما كان يسكتوا شوية. هاكا وزاد
When you
الصون يا
arrive
جان.
at Hogwarts, you will be sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses:
راهو كاين الصون
Gryffindor,
نورمالمون.
Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into your dormitory, you will meet up with your housemates in the common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do
جرافيكمون
have some
شبابة.
catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology, and potions classes, to name a few.
افالونش ستوديو اخو اللي خدمه
Oh, hello, class.
كريم حسيني.
Please welcome the
Avalanche Studio.
newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident
يبان بزاف شباب.
you will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
You may begin.
Not bad for a beginner.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn
أبدو
to craft
حليتها في
spells,
2011.
grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle famous for its secrets, enchantments, and mysteries. You'll discover dungeons and secret passageways, as well as challenging puzzles that will require magical skill and a clever mind to solve. You may even find yourself in iconic locations you've never been able to explore before. It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right
كريم
there.
حسيني خدموا بزاف لي جوا خدموا
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
خدموا
You'll come to know this
واسمهم
eclectic group of talented witches and
ديسكوت
wizards in
خدموا
class
ماد
and
ماكس
while
خدموا
completing side assignments
خدموا با
that
مال
are
دو
part of a special
ماشي
curriculum.
خشان
It's
بزاف مي
designed to help you
خدموا
catch
ديجا
up with the
جابين.
other fifth years at your own speed.
Lumos.
يبان شباب.
Opportunities for adventure abound in the area surrounding Hogwarts. The magical
أبد
abilities
جا
you learn
اليونيفير
to
تاع هاري
master
بوتر
through your
شباب بزاف
schoolwork
زيد ان
will
جو
soon
هكا
become
يكون اوبن
tested
وورلد
as you unravel a
وبلان دي
dangerous
انيغميتو
mystery by working
راح
alongside
يخرج
the
بزاف شباب.
accomplished and yet enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight, and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
The wizarding world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, there's an uneasy alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the
الثاني جو اللي
charm
خرج كان
ring
في بلا
dogs,
دو
but
لا
then
صافي
all you
مومو
needed was
دوماج.
a distraction.
طلع ليسونس هاري
Gave
بوتر
you
شابة
a
بزاف.
distraction. I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? Are you not telling me?
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet.
Let's go.
جرافيكمون شباب.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes. Counterattack with powerful stunning charms,
فهمتك
allowing you to
كريم.
follow up with
وي
extended
دوكا لي جو
spells
ولاو
animations.
شوية. عماد سامي راه خدام. لا بروشان فوا ان شاء الله.
Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit their enemy's weakness. Slam with Descendo, Roast with Incendio, devastate your enemies using various finishes. You can even use the mysterious, powerful magic your professors do not understand to obliterate your strongest foes. Mixing and matching dozens of spells will let you define your combat style. On your path to become the ultimate duelist.
ان شاء الله تكون ديريكسيون ارتستيك ديالو شابه
blast
يكون
each other to pieces on your own
ليفل
time.
ديزاين ويبان شباب.
In addition to classes and spells, you'll have access to a deep set of upgrades, talents, and skills to aid your progression as a wizard. Complete challenges throughout the world to earn experience. Level up your abilities by choosing talents
جيسبر
to
ثاني
upgrade
يكون
your
فيه لي
spells,
كوليكتيف.
plants,
انا
and
نحب لي
potions
كوليكتيف
to
جو
increase
كليك
their power. Decide which talents best fit your playstyle to allow you to focus on your favorite types of magic. You can also loot, buy, or craft your own magical gear that will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen
ليجان
playstyle.
ستريم يارد هكذايا ليجان لا غالب ماشي لا كونيكسيون اشاك فوا هكذايا هاد ستيت السوفت ولا انا نخدمو به يلاقي ديفو.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat. As you hone your wand skills, you can continue to further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or wizard. Brew potions that can increase your power when you need a boost. Grow and deploy magical
كريم
tools to mob the battlefield and keep
اسكو
your
سيت
enemies at bay.
لو جو Elden Ring لو دارني جو هذا Elden Ring اسكو سيت ولا راك
You
ناوي
can even
تي
unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore the world surrounding the castle and its grounds.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning and mastering broom flight is highly recommended so that you may travel around the world more quickly.
I want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Some abilities may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions. And over time, you'll learn their stories.
This is our chance.
Natsai Onai is a brave adventurer driven by the justice she seeks. Poppy Sweeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again.
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Hufflepuffs cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
Welcome to the Room of Requirement.
One of the most remarkable secrets of Hogwarts is known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
كوما ما راك سونسي كونتر Elden Ring يا خو الله تعرف به
Since
انا
you
راني
need to
بقى
catch up to your
65
peers, the room provides space for you to
65
sow and
ساعة
harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your
وي
gear.
خو هذا Elden Ring شغل بوسه بزاف
Himself named Deek
الموندوفر
helps you
يا
discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own
خير من
measure
فالهالا
of
خير من كاع لي جو
magical beasts.
موندوفر اللي دارهم جوسكا
He
ماما
isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties. Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogsmeade, where loads of shops and vendors can provide you with the supplies you require. potion ingredients and recipes, to seeds for magical plants, to all sorts
أنا
of
عجبني
gear.
هذا وراح نلعبه day one إن شاء الله.
But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning
فيه
or
شونجمون
sunshine,
ديناميك
or
مليحة
coat
والله
the
مليح.
ground with snow or rain.
بوغ سا طول يا أخو
Unique
نخدمو خدمة
wizarding
شابة.
hamlets pepper the countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell, and missions with which they could use your assistance. Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold rewards. Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Master spells. Befriend new allies. Journey across a landscape never seen before. Uncover ancient secrets. Combat mystical threats. Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
شباب جوج بزاف شباب. وليداي 2022 بلاصة. نو يخرج في البي سي كارين.
That was your first extended
يخرج
look at
نو بي سي
Hogwarts Legacy.
اكس بوكس بي اس 5.
Now let's hear from the real wizards and witches behind the game.
دوكم بروفيتاو مع دويتش كون داروا لنا انونساو لنا الابديت تاع دويتش 3.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
كريم نورمال ملتي كونسول خو يخرج منه ومن كاع نورمال في اكس بوكس بي سي و
The lore of the wizarding world is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
The movies, the books, they all touched me in
قلت
such
لك
a way.
خدموا ماد ماكس وخدموا جاست كوز خدموا سكوند اكستنشن اللي خرج غير كيما انا ما عجبنيش عيان. قلت عبدوش ثاني قال لي وقتاش فتحت لاشين ديالك. لاشين ديالي فتحتها في 2011 صح ما كنتش اكتيف فيها بزاف. بديت نبيبلي في جوايه 2013 هكذاك مي حتى 2017 2018 باش بديت نبيبلي ريغوليرمون. مي لاشين حليتها في 2011.
Perfect handshake between the two. Just the discovery of like seeing things portrayed for the first time. Maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all these elements that can come together to create this amazing AAA open world action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out of the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like out there. But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the Forbidden Forest? What's going to be beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake if I start traveling south? And we just felt like we had to answer those questions. We're creating a real wide palette of opportunities and ways to explore the world. You're going to see different stories that are really exclusive to who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are a new student who is starting at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year, which is very unusual. So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, in the Wizarding world that you haven't seen before.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Fans are familiar with the Wizarding world from, the 1900s and on, really. But now, with this world, we're able to sort of create a space that's their own. Fans of the series will know that ancient magic has been around for a long time, to say the least, and that Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic. And the Avatar, the player, has the ability to sense it and possibly wield it or control it.
Our process of development started with rereading the books. And over development, we reread the books many times. Every time we start with a new feature, we dig into that, and then beyond,
Oui,
we go into the films.
je suis d'accord معك. genre كيما Elden Ring c'est un monde ouvert كبير بزاف. انا جوسكا مانو مازال ما حليتش كاع لا ماب، راني قلت 65 ولا 70 ساعه مازال ما حليتش لا ماب. وفي كل كوان وين تكسبلوري كنعرف حتى واش دير. سي صا فاش سكي بيان يا خو. سي ان موند ريش. سي فري كو موند اوفر مي كل دوره كاين واش دير. بيان سور الجرافيزم سي فري مليح، الجرافيزم مليح يكون جرافيزم شباب، مي الجيم بلاي هو الصح. انا بور مو الجيم بلاي هو الصح.
When people engage in the Wizarding world, what's the one anchor? Like, what's the thing that everyone comes back to? What's the thing that grounds it all and grounds all these characters and grounds all these figures? And for us, we really felt like that answer was Hogwarts itself. That school, that famous school of witchcraft and wizardry, is really what binds it all.
How to bring Hogwarts to life? That was a very big challenge because, as everybody knows, Hogwarts is huge.
Now we need to know exactly how this passage connects to this passage for a game, because you're going to have to walk it.
And of course, again, the Sentient Castle, it's got new surprises up its sleeves. It likes to keep its students on its toes. We've put so many little secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
We recreate those very important locations, and then there's these other
الجيم بلاي يبان
places that
شباب
only mention in
كريم.
books or
كيما
just
الجيم بلاي
alluded
انا
to,
بان لي
and we
شباب.
have to make the connective tissue that brings all
مام
of it
سورتو
together.
كستيل ار بي جي، دونك راك حاط افونسي كيما قلت سيزون افونسي كرينديت بزاف عفايس. دونك بور لانستون راه يبان شباب كيما
And as a
تقول.
concept team, we
مي
really
الصح كي يخرج نشوفو،
got
مي
into
بور
those
لانستون راه يبان
details
شباب.
and studied history, studied architecture.
I hope that when fans play the game, they get as lost in it as I do. I can just be reviewing a side mission, and all of a sudden I find
قالت لك
myself
بليزيور
wandering
سايد
Hogwarts
ميشن،
for like
دونك
45 minutes because it's so
راح
beautiful.
يكون كبير
The
ابارامون.
community is absolutely going to love Hogwarts Legacy.
It's going to be so fun.
Get that letter to Hogwarts and go to Hogwarts.
We're so excited for people to come to this, to inhabit it, to actually enter the Hogwarts that we built. This is your Hogwarts legacy. We truly hope you enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. Our team is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On behalf of our team at WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today, and we'll see you at Hogwarts.
فوالا كان هذا هو
That's
ستيت اوف
our
بلاي.
show. We hope you're excited for the magic to come. See you next time.
دونك سولمون هوغورتس ليغاسي. دونك عجبكم نتوما لي جون؟ واش رايكم؟ دونك فوالا لي جون سيتي رابيد، درنا ستيت اوف بلاي شفناه كيف دونك يعطيكم الصحة لي كومونتير. نو مهدي ماشي اكسكلوزيف، نو يخرج بي اس 4 يخرج في اكس بوكس، في بلاي ستيشن وفي اكس بوكس، سورمون بي اس 4 بي اس 5 اكس بوكس 1 سيريز اكس. دونك يعطيكم الصحة لي جون. دونك سيتي رابيد، نعاودو فيها لايف ان شاء الله بروشانمون، بالك الويكاند بالك ديبي دو سومان. فوالا دونك يعطيكم الصحة اللي كنتوا لهنا كريم مهدي جمال عماد عبدو كاع هكذا لي جان دونك على بروشان سلام